It's just a matter of time before gambling really makes it big in the crypto industry. We have seen some different projects in the past on this channel where I'm not sure if those teams really were getting it together as far as gambling in crypto. They were trying to come out with a platform, they were trying to come out with a whole bunch of different things. I want us to see a place or a project where it's just an online casino where people can just come and just play. It's like make it super simple for people to stake and to play their gambling games or whatever their games, and then they could win some money back. And I want to see that. I see that as like a massive opportunity, and we have a project on our hands today called Starmoon Gambling, looking to do exactly that. In my opinion, this is a race to see who can get it done perfectly, and it's up to you to think that, to determine, hey, does this team have it or does this team not have it? In this channel, I'm trying to get to my next Bitcoin while helping you to your next Bitcoin. My name's Aaron, just a lizard brain cowboy. If you want to roll with me, hit the subscribe button down below. Join the saloon. We're always talking about the latest and greatest projects over there. So, Starmoon Gambling, okay? Welcome to the best crypto casino and online sports betting platform. There's multiple sports betting, online betting. These guys are focused mainly on sports betting, but also crypto casino here. So you could kind of just Google crypto casinos and stuff like that. Oh, and before we get too far in this video, they paid me, they compensated me to review this thing. So this is an unbiased review. I have some very critical things here, but I have some very, it's kind of like, I don't know, like it's a race, right? And so I wanted to speak with you on like how we should be thinking about these projects that are coming up. So for right now, it looks like a very clean website. So I get the feel that, hey, look, this is at least there's some kind of details set into the website. Attention to detail, I think, is important. I'm not really feeling these like graphics, but it's whatever. On an online casino that plays with only fiat currencies, meaning that you could play with stable coins. And the reason why you're doing with stable coins is to make sure that the cryptos are not inflated. So you're not playing with their local tokens, you're playing with stable coins. And so it's I think that's a great idea, actually. So because when people are playing, you don't know if you're betting SafeMoon when it's low or when it's high or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I really like that. Move it into they're focused first on the production of their platform and their games rather than just pumping their coin. And then they've got some jackpot incentives and stuff like that. Try to, just straight luck. I'm curious to know, how does the algorithm work? If all this kind of stuff is open source, if we could see how the jackpots work and all that kind of stuff, like if there's an X amount of percentage or whatever, I'm curious to see. I don't know. I looked through the white paper or the moon papers but yeah, it looks like they got some big incentives here. Weekly jackpot, 4,500 games, play online, win a car. Okay, no problem. But why would we choose this thing? It seems like they're going to focus on the speedy payouts, solid games, and responsive customer service. That's interesting because the customer service in crypto tends to be not good, right? Because we try to run things off of AI and blockchain and all that kind of stuff. But obviously the speedy payouts, the solid games, you don't really have to work on that. It's got to be more smooth than solid. But the customer responsive, really, we want to know if we could win. That's what we want, a fair shot at trying to win in a gamble. And there's something different about gambling too, right? There's a science to making things more addictive, and that's why we're trying to get in gambling. Like, for instance, with Candy Crush, whenever you hit that, like one of those bubbles, and that pop is engineered so that it is like dopamine hit in our brain, like, oh, we want to hear that even more. And so that's what I mean, like, I'm just curious. I don't know, right? I don't know if this team can do it, but just so you know, 10% to the team is a lot of money. That's something that I don't like to see. 15% buy tax, 15% sell tax. That's a lot. That's 30% tax all immediately. So these are two things that I don't like seeing. I don't like seeing the team seeing 10%. I don't like seeing these things. These are very, very high percentages. But I do like the idea. So it's like, it's got me. I don't know. The goal together is to build the online casino of DeFi, which is great. Like, I don't know about any of the rest, the community and conference. I'm not sure if a lot of people care about community development. I'd like to see, I'd like to see them start to play into like hold'em, like where we could play with other people. Maybe sports betting on like horses and like UFC fights or whatever. I think those are some things that I'm not sure how they're going to incorporate here. And it looks like these VIP passes here are very interesting. What actually happens is it's an NFT and you hold it and you get paid back, indefinitely for as long as the funds stay there. Actually it says right here, $100 USD a month, okay, $500 a month, and then $1,000 a month. NFT price is 6 BNB. So if you got 6 BNB and you pay for that, wow, type of pre-sale, that's a lot. That's actually 6 BNB is probably about $3,000. And so, yeah, a monthly reward of $1,000 a thing. I mean, yeah, you could essentially make your money back in 3 months, which is great. And then you get paid back for the rest of your life. So I'm not sure why this is, this is the rewards, 5% buy, 5%. I guess that's the rewards. It's kind of hard to read here. I'm just kind of looking through the website, as it were. But as far as phase 1, they've launched the website. They've put the moon paper out. Creation of the star token, I don't think it is out. Well, it is out. Sorry, it is out. This is done, the InterFi audit. And that one's interesting because InterFi is a very trusted network and stuff like that. So here's the audit. And the thing was it passed like all the basic checks, right? There's nothing to be too alarmed by. The one thing that they alarmed was that there's ownership still of this protocol, and the reason for that, to me, it seems right, because on like a meme type of coin, I don't think you want access to change the contract. That doesn't make sense to me. It's a meme. There's no utility. But for something that does have utility, if you run into a problem, you're gonna want access to change that thing. You don't want to be locked out of your own project here. So that to me is not a big deal. And that's a audit done by InterFi. And so yeah, it looks like it's pretty good so far. I want to take a look at the moon paper because the moon paper has a team. So this is, and it's like LTD information, actual company, actual street address, in United Kingdom. So this is good. Here's the team. I tried looking up Tilde Muhammad, couldn't find it, and Monster Moon. So these people are not doxed, right? 1, 2, like all the time. And I could not find Tilde Muhammad. So I'm going to say that this is a non-doxed team. Maybe he's doxed, but I have no idea if this is the right thing. Couldn't find this. I guess I could like do a reverse search image on that, or on any of these guys. But if you have Google, just do a reverse search. Brave does not allow that right now. So yeah, sports betting looks like, so here's some of the tokenomics here. This platform will be 100% dedicated to crypto money. All bets and winnings are in stablecoin. So just make sure you have that. Now the platform is available it says here, this was interesting. This platform says it's going to be available March 26th. It's clearly March 26th and it's not out there. And if I bring this down here, the platform availability is 6:30. So I'm not sure if this is the same platform or different that they're talking about. It's kind of, I guess it's kind of hard to see. I guess the sports betting is available 320, but 326, but I didn't see that either on there. So that's a miss. So I'm just curious, like what's going on here, what's happening as far as the progress of the development of the game or the platform. And yeah, buy and sell tax is just really high to me. That's just pretty high. So I'd have to see something worthwhile. If I hit play now, nothing happens. There's just, I downloaded the moon paper. There's another link for play now here down somewhere. Yeah, I don't know, right here, play now, and it just takes me to the top. So not exactly the most polished. Here's what I'm thinking with this project. I'm back and forth on it. It seems too early to tell. I'd like to know an AMA. I'd like to hear about what are you thinking? You know what I mean? Like, why is the play now button? Why doesn't it say coming soon? Why is your team not doxed? Why is there such a high percentage back for the team? These are some questions that I have. I'm very hesitant. This is my personal reservations, but don't let my analysis, whatever. Forget me. I'm just a lizard brain, right? I'm not a financial advisor. You go by what you think. If you think this is a good project, check out the links down in the description down below. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.